Welcome everyone to my channel Health and Fitness. Today we are going to talk about what is flexibility, health and fitness benefits of stretching. So flexibility allows your body to move throughout a range of motion. Good flexibility can improve range of motion, allow for better, more functional movements. Working to become a more flexible has many of the benefits aside from improving range of motion, such as reducing fatigue and improve overall well-being. But more people tends to overlook the importance of flexibility, assuming that it is only for those talking to boost sports performance. Incorporating flexibility training into a very day can lead into improved fitness for everyday activities and enhance overall health and well-being. If you frequently exercise, muscle fatigue, muscle stress, or poor joint health, this could be a sign that you should significantly benefit the flexibility exercise. So here are some exercises we are going to talk about. So what is flexibility and range of motion? Many people confuse flexibility with the range of motion. Range of motion (ROM) is the movement of a joint without pain in the direction possible. Flexibility is the ability of muscle to ligament and tendons to elongate throughout the ROM. Using flexibility exercise to improve your range of motion help decrease your risk of injuries and avoid tightness and soreness around your joints. Plus, having a good range of motion can impact your other workout and activities. For instance, you are more likely to use proper form and activities your muscle make your exercise safer and more effectiveness. One way to improve flexibility is throughout the regular stretching exercise. You should stretch as a part of a consistent workout routine, but you should also stretch after exercising. Even stretching after sitting in your office chair for an extended period is essential. What is hyperflexibility? There is also such a thing as being too flexible. This phenomenon is called hyperflexibility or joint hypermobility. Hyperflexibility could signify a connective tissue disorder such as Ehlers-Danlos syndromes (EDS). If you can move a joint past a normal range of motion, you might have a joint hypermobility. This exercise range of motion can cause joint pain, swelling joint, dislocation joint, cracking, tightness, and widespread pain. These symptoms typically come during or after exercises. If you suspect that you are dealing with hyperflexibility, speaking with a healthcare provider for a diagnostic and treatment plan is crucial. Now we are going to talk about the benefits of flexibility. Poor flexibility can impact your health and well-being in several ways. You may experience muscle fatigue, stress on your muscles, and inadequate joint health. Increasing your flexibility helps you avoid these problems and reap various benefits. Number 1 is improved muscle condition. One way to reduce injuries and improve the condition of your muscles through flexibility enhancement activities like foam rolling and dynamic stretching. Foam rolling can help you lose tight muscles, and it is particularly useful if you have a contracted or tight muscle that fight to fully release. When you use a roller along the length of your muscle, you are encouraging it to return to its original and intended length. Having lengthened muscles that are not tight or contracted will improve your flexibility in long run. Stretching increased the blood flow to your muscles. This improved circulation nutrients in your muscles help rid them of the waste byproduct. Improved circulation can shorten your recovery time, particularly after a hard workout. This is particularly important if you have experienced injuries like a pulled or strained muscle. One option is dynamic stretching before your workout and foam rolling after. So research shows that dynamic stretching boosts muscle strength and decreases muscle stiffness. The second benefit of flexibility is better balance. Having good balance is something many people take for granted, but having good balance can help you make lighter, or your feet can improve your athletic performance. It's also to impede that your age, because it can help you prevent injuries and fall. Improving flexibility and balance also can help strengthen the core and improve stability. One study showed that a group of adults over 65 to participate in a stretching and mobility exercise twice a week for 12 weeks. They experienced improved balance, which decreased their risk of fall. Participants also shows improvement in flexibility and lumbar. The third benefit is reduced risk of injury. When combined with exercise, flexibility can reduce back pain and stiffness. Aerobic exercise increases blood flow to soft tissues and muscles, while flexibility improves the range of movement for muscles, ligament, and tendons. When muscles with an surrounding structure will nourished and mobile, this is less likelihood of injuries. If you are looking to reduce the risk of injuries, research suggests that specifically stretching the muscle in the back, hamstring, and hip flexors may help you. Stretching muscles can improve in your everyday activities like walking, bending, and reaching. The act of stiffening lengthens muscles and improve blood flow, which promote recovery and healing. So investing a few moments in the gentle tending stretching may pay off in the long run. Now we will talk about the type of flexibility training. You can improve flexibility with 4 different types of stretching exercises: static stretching, dynamic stretching, activated isolated stretching, and mesofacial release. Avoid overstretching. Pushing yourself too hard or trying to stretch beyond your capabilities could work against your progress. Take it slow and steady, and stop it if you are feeling pain in any of your body. At first, we will talk about static stretching. Static stretching means that moving into a position that lengthens specific muscle and then holding the stretch for 30 seconds to start working your way up to 60 to 90 seconds. Move into a stretch and stop when you feel some slight discomfort like pain. Hold the position there for the described length of the time. If you are overstretched, if you are feeling pain, bring it back a bit, move out of the stretch gently. Aim to stretch your major muscles used during your workout routine, the muscles that you need flexibility improvement. The type number 2 is dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is the improvement that the stretching your muscles and joint. This type of stretching provide a warm up to it is improve power jumps, sprint and abilities. To the dynamic stretching routine look to be movement you are preparing for in whatever exercise or sports you are performing. For example, runner may do hip circular lunges and leg pendulums. Swimmers may do shoulder rolls and arm circulars. Type number 3 is active isolated stretching. Active isolated stretching is done by stretching a muscle while simultaneously contracting the opposite muscles, holding it for 2 seconds and then relax. You go a little further into the stretching each time and repeat 8 to 10 times. Active isolated stretching requires resistance such as with a resistance band or with just your hands. To contract your muscle, for example, you can stretch your quads by starting into a yin lung position with your hands on your hip. Move your front knees forward in the stretching. You are contracting your glutes while stretching your quads. The fourth type is mesophacial release. For rolling into type of mesophacial release, the target is the fascia, a connect tissue to increase flexibility and release tension. You can use foam rollers or muscles on your legs, arms and back. For example, to roll your calf, start in a sitting position with the foam roller under your calves, then move your lower legs back and forth over the roller for 30 to 60 seconds.